You ever wonder why some brands just stick? They get lodged in your brain while literally thousands of others just fade away. Well, today we're going to pull back the curtain and look at the actual architecture of brand identity. We're going to find out what makes them so powerful and, so memorable. Let's be real. It is a sea of noise out there. From the second you open your eyes in the morning, you're just hit with this tidal wave of logos, slogans, ads, all of them fighting for just a tiny sliver of your attention. So the real question is, how on earth does any brand manage to cut through all that static and actually make a real connection? That right there is the billion-dollar question. And this is exactly where the battle for attention really begins. And make no mistake, it is an absolute gladiator arena out there, especially in the digital world. Only the brands that are truly compelling are going to survive. And we're not just talking about getting a click or a like, we're talking about earning a permanent, valuable spot inside your customer's mind. So, what are the weapons in this fight for attention? Well, it really boils down to two absolutely crucial elements that make up the DNA of any powerful brand. Its brand image and its value proposition. Okay, so let's break down that first one, brand image. The easiest way to think about this is it's your brand's personality. It's the whole vibe it gives off. It's that gut feeling people get when they hear your name. Are you the cool, innovative new kid on the block? Or are you the reliable, trusted old friend? That feeling you just got? Yeah, that's brand image in action. Now, on the flip side, we've got the value proposition. So if brand image is the vibe, then the value proposition is the vow. It's your concrete, rock-solid promise to your customer. It spells out exactly what makes you different and, more importantly, why they should care. It's your unique promise of value. And this right here just nails the difference. The brand image is all about their perception of you. It's how they see you. But the value proposition, that's what you actively promise them. One is about the outside reflection, the other is the powerful engine humming on the inside. Perception, person's promise. And here's where it all comes together, right? Where the rubber meets the road. It's all about aligning that perception with reality. The most legendary brands on the planet, they are absolute masters at this. What you think you're gonna get is exactly what you do get, every single time. That perfect consistency, that's the secret sauce. So what holds all this together? What's the glue? It's trust. And you can't buy trust, you have to build it. And it's built on these two pillars that are completely non-negotiable: authenticity and consistency. When a brand actually does what it says it's going to do day in and day out, it builds a reputation that is priceless. Any gap between what you say and what you do isn't just a tiny mistake. It's a crack in the very foundation of that trust. You see, this is so much more than just a clever business tactic. When you get this right, you're actually forging a real emotional connection. You're building a tribe. When your image and your promise are in perfect sync, you don't just create customers. No, you create something way more powerful. You create true fans. You create advocates. You create a real community. And this is basically the roadmap for how it all works. It always starts with crafting a clear, powerful promise. But a promise is just words, right? So step 2 is you have to live it authentically. And when you do that consistently, you start to align people's perceptions with their expectations. And over time, that's how you build a bond of trust that is nearly unbreakable. So, what's the ultimate prize for winning this battle for attention? It's not just about a one-time sale. It's about winning customers for life. A strong brand identity isn't just some marketing fluff. It's the bedrock of your long-term success. It's how you build relationships that last. And what does that actually look like in the real world? Well, a really strong, magnetic brand just naturally pulls the right people in. Then it keeps them totally engaged with its story and its mission. And finally, it turns those people into lifelong, loyal fans who become your best advocates, the kind of people who tell all their friends about you. So I'll leave you with this to think about. It doesn't matter if you're a giant global company or just a one-person startup. The core question is always the same. What is the one true promise your brand is making to the world, and are you actually living up to it every single day? The answer to that could change everything. Thanks for tuning in.